What's up, y'all? Where's Moochie at? Moochie right here with her hammer, y'all. What's up? We gonna talk about the finale of BMF, y'all. And I got a whole crew tonight. I got my all female crew in, and we in the building, y'all. It's all females tonight. It might be some men's coming through, but we gonna get it in tonight. All right. I got Tamika from Tamika's Den. I
Hey
got
y'all.
pretty girl from Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content.
Hello,
I
everyone.
I got Rwanda with Miss K.
Hey.
She's in the building. I got Just Call Me EJ because it's the finale, so we gotta do it up big. And you know who I got? I'm about to show y'all who I got. I gotta give him a grand entrance, y'all.
I'm back! Where you at, Goldie? Huh? Fuck you, bitch.
This the last time you disrespect me, motherfucker.
It's perfect.
Welcome. Tywane.
Right.
He's in the building.
What's
If you
going
got
on?
questions, put it in the chat, y'all. And we're gonna chat it up and have fun tonight, y'all. That's what I like to do. You surrounded by all these ladies. Okay, you surrounded by all these ladies. So how are
What's
you
going on?
tonight?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm great. You did a phenomenal job with your last scene.
I appreciate that.
And we all here for it. So I'm gonna let Pretty Girl, you got your question ready?
Yes, nice seeing you again. I'm sorry I was
Hey
a little
y'all.
under the
Hey
weather.
y'all.
Yes, so we see that you went out with a bang, literally. So I want to know if you were like in the writer's room and they gave you some options, like, hey, if we wanted to extend your role, would you be a cop in Atlanta trying to investigate Meech? B, would you be on Meech's team? Or C, be Meech's op, kind of like a Lamar situation. Like, what would you choose?
uh, well, I probably would choose the op because I kind of love being the bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Because it's so opposite of my personality. You know what I mean? But
okay.
I would love that. I would also love if they let me keep my beard. But yeah, I'll probably be that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll be a little bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Awesome. I
Nice.
appreciate you answering my question.
No problem.
Okay, next we got Rewind That with Miss K.
Oh, hi.
What's up? What's going on?
Everything's great. And I notice you come through sometimes when I go live, and I appreciate you in there supporting and saying your stuff. Calvin James got you, girl.
Uh-oh.
But so my question for you is, when you came in, did you know that you were going to be this one season character, or do they have like a conversation with you and they call you? Because on a lot of other shows, we know that there's this infamous phone call that people get when it's like, oh no, they get that phone call and they're like, oh my gosh, you already know what it is. Did they tell you that your character was not going to be somebody for the long haul, or did you get that phone call?
Well, to be honest with you, when I knew I was only going to be there for one episode. At first, it was one episode, right? It was
Okay.
just the dice game or whatever. And after I did it, it was cool. Slept five with Monique. She was like, you did that, whatever, right? I felt good about it. You did. So, like I say, like probably like a couple weeks later, my agent was like, "Yo, they want you in another episode," but I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to the PA or whatever, and they were like, sent me to. They actually just sent me to the my scene. You know what I mean? My scenes that I was in, and I found out I died. I was like, okay. I
Oh
said, but
man.
but I was like, at least I went out, guns blazing or whatever.
Right.
But yeah.
Oh.
But I knew I was only gonna be in there for that. I knew I was gonna die. Even when I talked back a while back during the 5th episode, I knew I wasn't gonna be it, but I can't, you know.
Say,
have
yeah,
guns.
of course. So
Yeah.
basically, that phone call was kind of like bittersweet. Like, oh, that's good news. I'm coming back, but dang, I'm coming back for them to kill me off.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's a point of like, also I was just, appreciative of just being on it to begin with, because a lot of people, would love to like get a role like that, you know what I mean, and act with Monique, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
I was blessed, you know what I mean. I'm a grateful dude, regardless, you know what I mean.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you for answering my question. And I think that, I'm sorry, Moochie, just one more thing. I think
No,
your
it's all right.
character is an important character now. I like how when they brought you back, and even though they killed your character off, it extended the storyline. Because your character is connected to somebody, and it's going to be a continuation for season 3. So I think that was smart how they did that.
Right. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Okay, I got 2 questions. How did you prepare for that scene?
With the last scene, or
Yeah, that scene and the scene with the dice game.
Well, the dice game, I actually learned how to play. I know how to play blackjack. I lived in Vegas for a minute, but I learned how to play dice. I thought they was really gonna have me, really playing dice like that or whatever. But yeah, I learned how to play, dice online or whatever. Looking at YouTube. But we had a actual like a fight choreographer or stunt choreographer for that day, because I really didn't know what I was gonna do. And I'm reading the directions of all this. He's doing this and they shoot, and I'm like, listen, back then I was a bigger dude, so I was like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing all this movement y'all want me to do. You know what I'm saying? But we had a fight choreographer, and they showed me as far as like safety or whatever, having a gun on set, and they gave me like a cap gun, so it was mostly it was like I thought it was gonna be something that I
got
could
some
fit.
blowback.
Yeah, nah, it was. I was like, okay, it. But yeah, the stunt coordinator, got us prepared for that, and had the squibs, and it's like firecrackers and blood, and so it would go off. So I only had a couple takes to do it, because I was gonna run out of shirts. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but it was cool. And they were like, don't when I got shot, not to get the don't go towards it, because it's really like, you know what I mean? And I could have like, messed up my face, whatever.
Right.
But when I fell, I was supposed to have like a patent, but I was in the zone, so I just fell back and like really fell and whatever. And they was like, "Oh, you ain't have to do all that." I'm like, "All right, y'all could have told me." But yeah.
Don't forget your super chat, Moochie.
Oh yeah, let me read the super chat real quick. Thank you very much, Calvin James. Hold up, where is it? Okay, here we go. Let me put it up, y'all. I'm back in here to bring the trolling, baby. Eric Iverson taking a back seat tonight. I have seen the last few shows, and it's 2 PG-13 LOL. Let the night begin. What's up, everybody? Here you go with the nonsense, y'all. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
That's our favorite troll.
You gave 100?
He gave me 100.
Oh,
yeah.
Troll
He's
on.
right. He's our favorite troll.
Okay, my next question is, what do you have? You know what? I'll save it for the end. Just call me EJ. You're next. What's your question? Or do you have any?
You literally asked my question. I was going to ask, how do you prepare for a role, especially if you're someone who doesn't shoot? Like, I'm thinking, how would you even, just get prepared for that? Do they have stunt double? So he actually answered it. So, but it's nice to meet you.
Honestly, it's like the dude, like, I'm from Jersey. We keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no shooter, but I've been around shooters. You dig?
I did.
You know what I'm saying? We all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But the dude from the director F, he's from New York. I think he's from Brooklyn or something like that. You know what I mean? But he was real cool, and you know what I'm saying, and told me as far as trying to do the fight, the stunts, and how they were gonna do it, because it was like broken up. Each shot or whatever was broken up into different scenes. It took pretty much the whole day. So it was the first time I did something like that. You know what I mean? But
There you go, Brillo.
yeah, cool.
I'm sorry.
That's what's up. Thank you.
Brillo, where you go? I was getting ready to bring you in. Okay. Tamika, do you have a question?
He kind of answered the question.
All right. Okay.
My bad.
Brillo, what's
That's
up?
okay.
What up, though?
Okay.
What up, though, everybody? EJ,
Hey.
Big Mike, what's good, man?
Hello.
What's up,
Happy
bro?
birthday.
Happy
Hey,
birthday.
Brillo.
Birthday.
What?
Appreciate
Happy
you.
birthday.
Okay, so
Appreciate
Brillo,
y'all.
you
Man,
got a question for
a quick
tonight?
robbery. Yeah, I got a question for Mike, man. What up, man?
What up,
I'm
boy?
glad they
Happy
brought you back.
birthday. You should be out
Appreciate
drinking
you, my
somewhere,
guy.
man.
Oh, yeah, I'm just popping in for Moochie real quick. I'm about to be up out of here anyway. I'm already turned, but I got a question for you, big dog.
What up?
Bro, I would have put something on the water bill for you, my guy.
You said what? The water
Why
bill?
you
What
didn't pay the
Yeah,
water bill, man?
got your water turned off.
We would have looked out for you, man. Make a payment arrangement or something. Pretty girl trap content. What's good?
She muted.
Hey, how everyone? Hey, Brillo,
We
what's
would have
up?
put something on it now, man. But it was definitely good to see you back in there, man. At least you got some shots off. You
Yeah.
got in there.
I told everybody I got 2 bodies before I left. You know what I'm saying?
That's I saw you working. Move my man through the door. Hey man, Mooch, I'm about to slide out of here. You had the
Yes, I do. I'm doing it right now. Here we go. Hold up. Let me do what up from the D, y'all. Okay, Brillo. It's ready.
What up, though, from the D? Not too much today, because they was back and forth from Atlanta to Detroit, but hair wars was definitely a real thing. I remember my aunties and stuff getting ready to roll out. You know what I mean? So that's definitely some real Detroit stuff. I don't know if did they have stuff like that in other cities?
I know they do in Atlanta.
Yeah,
They do some type
yes.
of hair stuff in New York sometimes too. At Jacob Javits.
I was in a few hair stores because my aunt owns a salon.
Okay, yeah. All right, I definitely remember that. So we live from Detroit. I was just popping in for my girl Moochie from
Thank you,
Detroit.
Brillo.
Shout out to all y'all. Y'all have a blessed night.
All right.
You too. Enjoy the rest of your birthday.
Yeah. In and out like a robbery. Thank you.
You got it. Peace.
All right.
Peace.
All right.
Moochie,
So
I have
now
to go to. I'm sorry. I'm just bow out. I'm sorry. Big Mike, I gotta start preparing for the repast. So I got the macaroni on the stove.
Okay. You getting everything prepared for his repast, right?
We gonna do it right, but I'm gonna get some rest. I'm sorry, but you
guys feel better.
I know it's late, y'all. But I appreciate
it. Bye, y'all.
Later.
Okay, so
can I ask the question? Since the question I wanted to ask was already taken, but I just wanted to know, like, is there anything else that we should be looking out for that you're gonna be on?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I'm blessed. I gotta say that, man. I give honor to God with all my blessings, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy because my wife was like, when I was doing it, she's like, you look like you enjoy cursing like that, person. But he's God's definitely been blessing me. The next thing I got is, it should come out in summer, but I'm gonna be in this movie with Jamie Foxx and Tommy Lee Jones, Ernie Smollett. It's like a courtroom drama, and it's actually the director got an award for Maggie Betts for future film director, something like that, and they think it might be nominated for an Oscar. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's what's up.
We're gonna be looking for that.
Yes.
Yeah, play one of the lawyers. He has a team. You know what I mean? It's about a
Mm-hmm.
story about Willie Gary, who defended this. He was like really like Johnny Cochran and then Willie Gary. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And play part of his legal team. You know what I mean?
Nice.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I think I'm in a Will Packer. I'm in a Will Packer movie next Christmas. I play a mall Santa with Ludacris and.
Wow.
Cool. So we gonna be looking out for you.
Yes.
And all of us do reviews. So we know what to do. We gonna plug your stuff. So yeah, of
Joe
course.
keep rolling. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. I'm gonna get ready. You're on mute, Moochie. You're on mute.
I know I'm on mute. Yeah, my son called. That's what I was trying.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, he called while I was live. Okay. So all right, so let's get into the recap, y'all. What if you haven't scrolled up to the top, please cast your vote. What did you enjoy the finale? That's one question. And then the other question is, what are your thoughts about this season? You could put it in the chat and we will answer it. Okay. Also, I know my theory came out, y'all. But I knew it. I felt it was gonna come out. We saw like little signs of it coming. But I had a feeling they was gonna charge the bodies, but I don't know. Do y'all think he's gonna get charged with those 2 bodies that B Mickey had on that gun?
I hope
He
not.
shouldn't.
I hope not.
Yeah, they better work something out, but I think he's still gonna go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I do too. I believe he's gonna go to jail.
Who you talking about? Look, Kevin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, I think I think actually B Mickey, to me, I think B Mickey's gonna snitch and and work with Detective Brian again or Detective whatever. And
that's good.
no inside, on season 3 and nothing like that. But that's just my theory. I think he'll get out eventually. You know what I mean? What is it, manslaughter or something like that, or voluntary manslaughter? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all thoughts with this? Just EJ.
Honestly, I mean, I think we all saw this coming, like as far as Kevin catching the body, the way that they were pointing the cameras on the safe so much, they focused on it so much. We kept seeing Kevin look at it. So we knew this was coming with the bullying and whatnot. But I think my biggest thing is how does Kevin get out of this at the end of the day? And now that Meech has let B Mickey go, will he step up and do the right thing? I don't think so. And I can't say if many of us would, to be honest, but that's really the only way out for Kevin at this point.
All right, Mooch, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, girl.
Okay, thank you. Bye, guys.
Thanks for coming through.
See ya, Big Mike, aka Tywane.
Have a good one.
Later.
All right. So why wouldn't Coach Cop be charged with the 2 bodies and little Kevin be charged with just the 1? That's a thought. Because he did basically he took that gun. That gun was supposed to be in evidence, and he took it from evidence and brought it home. So that's a whole violation right there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I do believe he should be charged, or he's getting disciplined. I know they took his gun and badge, but he's getting his job back. Y'all know the union will get his job back.
And then one more thing, Mochi, and plus, if it still has B Mickey's prints on it at the end of the day, so I feel like a good lawyer can find a way around this for little Kevin, except for that one body that we know he actually did, kill.
Yeah, they can prove those other 2 murders. That's what that girl said. I have a trivia question that's basically one of your questions, Big Mike. Ty, what do you Ty? I'll call you Ty. I'll call you by your name. Okay. This is your trivia question for the night. I'm gonna give it to you to read off.
Okay. How much money did Big Mike? How much money did Big Mike say he lost? Somebody like.
Okay, you gotta let. So look, if you got the answer already in the panel, you put it in the private chat. We know he know.
Oh, I know.
So I know you know. Okay, just call me EJ. Got it.
Yeah.
Let me see. Does anybody in the chat know it? Oh, okay. This is the first person, Matthew Williams. Okay. All right. So that's the first question. What were y'all thoughts about this with the whole body situation? How Lamar left that body there at Meech's at the car wash. Tamika.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I was like, he just throwing her out there like she trash. I guess, that was supposed to probably wanting it to come back to Meech or whatever, make Meech look guilty. That's what I was thinking. But and I didn't like Terry's reaction to it either. I felt like he was being a little insensitive. I was saying, like, if this was LaWanda, would you have the same attitude? Maybe
No.
he would. Maybe it have to be Markeisha for him to care.
Yeah, it have to be Markeisha. To me, if it was LaWanda, he would be happy where he's free at last. All he'll do is take his children. I'm just saying. What about you, EJ?
Honestly, I thought that Lamar was trying to send a message to Meech is what I saw. But what I didn't like about this whole scene, well, two things I didn't like. I didn't like the fact how Terry kind of blew it off. He went straight into business, knowing that Meech that it affected him, but he couldn't show his feelings at that moment because of, Detective Bryant. But I also didn't like how Detective Bryant acted either, because low key we know that he knew that it was someone that he probably knew, and the way he kind of dismissed it, that's why I guess I didn't feel that bad for him at the end. I felt bad for Kevin. I just didn't feel nothing for him. I just feel like he just getting what he get. But that's kind of my take on it.
I didn't feel bad for him either with that whole thing. I felt like he brought that on himself. And now you take the time out to get to know your son. Now that he's behind bars, and you realize that this character was you. So he gotta feel like crap.
Yeah.
He has to.
I don't know how he didn't realize that before. We all kind of picked up on that when we first seen it, but I guess that's the outside looking in.
So, do you have any thoughts about the whole scene with this? With them finding Monique's body at the car wash?
Like I said, just piggybacking on what you said earlier, like, it was like after she was gone, it was like, okay, we got to get this business as usual. And I'm like,
wow.
It did, like I said, it did seem a little insensitive. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
So, and it's so funny, like, being in it, I'm like, I don't get to see the other stuff. So I'm just seeing how the piece get. I'm like, wow. Because at first I thought they were going to burn the body, Lamar and
yes,
burn the body. And then they showed up. And, I thought he was trying to frame them, which it'll bring the heat and kind of keep cops around the stash spot, you know what I'm saying, at the car wash. So, I think it was kind of, in a criminal, world or whatever, was smart on Lamar's part to keep that heat on Meech to slow down his money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I could have used the funeral just to kind of for Monique, you know what I'm saying? Because she was really, down with Meech, you know what I'm saying? And I thought it was cool that he didn't really kind of express himself until he was with his mother, you know what I mean? And it's just that bond between a mom, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? She still loves him. He still loves her. He's still somebody's son, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think that's the one of the themes of the show. You can talk about drugs, all of that, but they still are entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying, just in a different type of field. And also it's about family, and ain't nobody got no perfect family, you know what I'm saying?
This is true.
We all go through our issues. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But they could have did a little bit better, the body a little bit better, or something like that, you know.
I know. I guess Lamar couldn't bring himself to cremate her. I think he probably thought the album was gonna be touching all over her.
Right.
I'm just saying. All right, let me go to the next. Yo, why his eye look like that when she was like, "I love you." He was like, "Huh?"
Such a clown.
Oh, God.
No, but I it seemed like she didn't say anything until he was like, "I love your mother very much." Then I love you too, T. We're gonna. Oh no, this is the part that made her say it. We're gonna get a house. I love you, T. No, that's what it came right after that.
That part.
But do you feel like he's paying more attention to these people, to them, than his own family, like his kids?
Yes, I do. I was like, when you gonna be going and spending time with your daggone child? And did you buy LaWanda a house? That was my first question.
We didn't even see him with the baby but one time. He just rubbed his little head and walked out the door. I just want to. Well, go ahead.
It reminds me of that movie, dance flick with the Waynes, where the dude's like, "Is I come to pick up my son, Charity?" He picks up his son,
and he just pick up the son and then put him down and walk out.
Right.
I picked up my son. Inga said Marquisha's trash. I think he's just doing LaWanda dirty, but I feel like the mother brought all of this, changed the situation for them.
Absolutely.
What y'all think about this heifer down here?
Ugh,
why is she so angry at this dude? I don't even think he even messed around on her. She's the one doing all the dirty stuff.
Like,
he
what
should
is
have
you
got
there
rid
for?
of her.
Exactly.
She done blew up his whole spot.
Yeah, I thought K9 was gonna be smarter. I was actually disappointed in this. I was like, so you let her know all your bodies is buried?
Yeah, that's
and I was not expecting him to snitch. I mean, he was acting like he was mad strong and wasn't, gonna hold it down. But the minute she came in saying, I told them where all the bodies is buried, that went out the window.
I mean, I don't think he had a choice. She put his feet to the fire. What's your take on it, EJ?
I mean, I can't stand Peaches. I really don't understand why she was even still alive. Like, literally, she should have been gone a long time ago. K9, to me, I thought was a smarter character than this, to be honest. And I would think that he would have started tying up loose ends a long time ago, especially after the whole situation, where she get caught up with, oh boy, I can't remember what his name is, but y'all remember when she get caught up with him. I was like, why is she even still alive? She just knows way too much. And that's the other thing. I don't understand why she knows so much. I know that she helped with his business, but in this game, it just feels like there are things that certain people just shouldn't know, and everybody shouldn't know where all the bodies are buried. This was just a clown move on K9's part, in my opinion. So
I got a question. How you shoot your mama, but you let the one that's cheating on you?
Right. Exactly. Great point.
In the face.
Yeah, I forgot about that too for a minute.
Yo,
and she still like, okay.
Be like, Peaches what a need to turn on. She do. Somebody said Marquisha's a bird. You know it's Inga. She got the birds and everything. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do the first. Wait. Let me go to here. This dinner, y'all. Stars and their family dinners be going in. So they ain't even get to break bread. They ain't even get to break bread. He said, "You made your point, Lucille."
The fish rot from the head down.
And look how she comes strutting in there with her chi-chis.
Yes.
She looking right and tight.
Okay, I ain't mad at Lucille.
Yes.
I wasn't mad at her
Girl.
either, y'all.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. She said they had the nerve to be sitting at the head of this table. I said,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
I
Them
got
sis
another.
said, I got time today.
Trivia question for y'all. All right, we asked that. Okay, you know what? I'll wait a couple minutes before I put that out. But I am gonna do a word scram. Y'all ready? Look, I hopefully I got them spelled right. Y'all know how I be messed up with my spelling sometimes.
See, this is fun. Y'all got activities and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I try to keep people engaged.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is it. What is it? Or should I talk about the scene first and then do it so I can leave my little clues like I normally do?
Oh, I got it.
You got it? And put it in the private chat. All right, hold
I know
on.
the first word, but I can't. What?
You know what he was doing with all that cocoa there? What was he
Oh, yeah.
doing?
Okay, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Only but I didn't do the little word because then y'all would have really got it, fam.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, the first person that got it, who is it? Antonio.
Antonio be quick with
He
it.
be quick with it.
Uh-huh.
Y'all, he got it, and that's what it is. Drowning sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Look, this is when you came the first time and confronted her about the money.
Right.
And
You know what's funny about this scene?
tell us, please do.
They cut they cut at least I think half of it because after she like insults me, I go to her and I'm talking to her, and then the bodyguards gets involved and I literally I do something. I do like this and I go, all right, peace, and I go like this, right, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, not even on your worst day, and we have words or whatever. So it was a more they cut a lot of like half
Right.
the, but
Can
yeah.
I ask you this? Was that improv or that was like that? Because I know she
No.
probably good with improvisation and stuff
Oh
like that.
yeah. I mean, if you notice when she's in her scenes, like she called B Mickey a string ping a pole or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was actually I forgot she had even said that. You know what I mean? I was, because we laughed about it because she was, she improv that or whatever, and I forgot about that she said that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was straight improv. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that that's something that she would say. Like, I was like, that sounds like something that she would say. So that's interesting to hear that was an improv. I was actually shocked to see, your character come back here. I was like, wait a minute, I thought that was going to be the end of it. And I wasn't expecting you to be trying to get, say, y'all owe me my money. Like, I'm still looking for Meech and them, come get me. So, tell me where they at. I was like, okay, I thought we was done with this. He back again.
It's actually, like I said, I think the dialogue, if I can remember, is like I tell her basically, if you don't give me the names, I'm basically gonna burn every fucking club that you got down. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't think I was gonna come back after. Like I said, I thought I was just gonna have one episode. And I actually improv the line at the end of the dice game when Terry's looking at me and I'm leaving. I flip over the table and I'm like, one of the extras was looking at me. And I said, what the fuck you looking at? You know what I'm saying? And he looked at me like, but I think they liked that. They liked it. So
yeah, you must have left a big impact.
Yeah,
because like
good.
what Miss K was asking you in the beginning, I was kind of thinking of something similar where I was going to say, when you was reading the script, did you look at it and say, well, why would he be coming back? Or, a person's not going to come back like that. Or did you just say, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But then later you was explaining that you didn't know and they called you back and you kind of got it piece by piece. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I definitely was like, oh, I didn't know he was going to be coming back again and wanting no money. I thought that was the end of it once they left with the dice game.
Yeah.
But I like to, just like with Miss K saying that it leads to other things because we had no idea that you was going to be connected to the mob. So I'm like, oh, shoot.
Okay. Yeah, because you was connected to the mob. Now
right.
we got a big person coming in that's gonna be, a force to be reckoned with.
Right.
Apparently, I I I think it's cool though. I think it's cool, but I wish it would have been a way that you would have stayed around,
Right.
and then we could have seen you link up and then go after him.
Right.
Right. But honestly, because at that time that was like that's probably about a year ago or so, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of like I've lost a considerable amount of weight since I did that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like, and even now, like certain reoccurring roles, because I'm in the game. I got a reoccurring role in the game, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
that kind of fits, but it's like I would have to, you know what I mean?
Oh, you would have to be
Have to
juggling your schedule.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah.
Makes sense.
But oh wow.
Okay, so now y'all know he was talking about how B Mickey is still alive, and he stepped to Sterl about how he don't question me, don't violate me, don't question my judgment. Do you think that Sterl was right for questioning him? Do you think that B Mickey should be gone? I do. That's my opinion. I feel like he should be gone. I hope Sterl stays in Detroit, but I want to see more of this character. I feel like he deserves a BMF change.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that B Mickey should have been gone a long time ago. Like in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I've always thought that the trust was gone. I just understand that Meech feels like that's his boy, that's his friend. Like he don't want to lose another brother, and I get that, and I understand that B Mickey was under a little bit of stress. But I've always stood by the fact that B Mickey brought this on himself. All he had to do was get rid of the gun. It wasn't that hard. If there's no gun,
Mm-hmm.
there's no issue, and he's still in BMF, and he's still fighting with Terry, trying to be number two, trying to be the brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk, but he did it. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, y'all already know how I feel about B Mickey. I was so disappointed with that part of the story. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? He should have been gone.
Oh yeah. He should
Most
have been
time
gone.
he'd probably be dead. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Meech, you know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
snitches, man. You can't trust nobody like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to look for what. It's one of my pictures is missing. I hate when this happens. All right, but I'll take it from here. Okay, y'all know the picture where he was talking to himself? Do y'all? Okay, this is the question I did have. Do you think that Alvin gave Lamar the crack?
I think he did.
I
Absolutely.
think he did too. Like I seen once he was drowning himself in his sorrows. I think that's when he was like, you know what? I'm gonna just let him put himself out of his misery. Cause the way he did this, I feel like he violated his home, and he was a prisoner in his own home. The way he was treating him, so
Absolutely.
I didn't feel bad about what he did. I thought it was cool what he did.
It was him.
People was
It was
calling
either
him
him or him.
exactly because I think he was eventually gonna kill him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I really think eventually he would have killed him.
Yeah, so you think that he gave him that crack that he found? You think Lamar, not Alvin, put that out for Lamar, and he?
Mm-hmm. I remember when he was looking at himself and he did the thing with the bag and all of that. I feel like he was doing that, but he was hallucinating. But he actually gave that to him because he knew what he need. Look, I'm gonna give you what you want because that you want to drown yourself in your sorrows. Here, knock yourself out. So the next scene with this whole thing.
I just want to end the cut real quick. I'm gonna have to go. My wife is
no problem.
I have to go to. But I'll talk to y'all later, man.
All right, thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Everybody, please be on the lookout for Tywane. He's got a lot of material coming out, so please, you know, he has an Instagram. Please follow him on his socials, and the link will be in its description, y'all. All right. Thank you for
All right,
coming. I really appreciate you coming
Thank
through and
you.
spending this amount of time with us.
No, anytime. You know.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Okay, so with this, he messed up, but he really didn't snitch at this time. But it's like he can't be trusted. You can't trust him.
Yeah, no, you can't. Once the trust is gone, that's it.
I agree.
Facts. And it felt like in B Mickey's situation, in my opinion, and I don't really know what the tight timeline was exactly, but it felt like you already know that you on shaky ground. The minute Jen showed up, a person like me is calling Meech right then, like, look, hey, she just showed up over here. Yep. I ain't do nothing. I ain't say nothing. I'm just letting you know. Like, that's what I'm thinking, like immediately. So,
Yeah, especially after everything that you went through. And I was surprised to see him back there with them. I was just thinking, like, didn't y'all say y'all was leaving him in Atlanta? And then he was keeping him close. And I was like, well, I guess you keep your enemies, closer, right? But I don't know. I just was over B Mickey and been ready for him to go.
Me too. I feel like he should have just fell on his sword and took the charge. That's
Absolutely.
how I felt. Because this is always all you're doing. You didn't listen to Meech. He told you to get rid of the gun.
Exactly.
And then you put another body on top of it.
Exactly. He should have took them charges a long time ago, and it wouldn't even be no issue.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Definitely. So my next question is, okay, let me go to the scene. Dang, this is going too. What the heck?
StreamYard be eating the pictures. Because some of mine be disappearing. So it's like when you wash your socks and they disappear.
Yeah, it's just like that. I'm trying to figure out how is that, and I loaded the whole thing. I'm not understanding that. But anyway, I don't need it, but I am gonna ask this question.
Okay.
This is a trivia question, y'all. I'm gonna remove this, and we're gonna. What did Meech say he was going to sing? Who did Meech say he was going to sing like to Detective Bryant? Who did he say he was gonna sing when they was at that scene? Who did he say he was gonna sing like to Detective Bryant? Come on, if y'all know the answer, put it in the chat.
I can't really remember. I think I remember, but it may not be.
Look, I'm gonna give you a clue.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I didn't know if I remember correctly. That's my man.
Look, I said, look, she got it right away. That girl, she was like, Luther Vandross.
That's one of my faves. Okay,
that girl said Luther. She got it first. She got it first. Tour Glass got the whole name.
Yes.
All right, so that was that, and dang, I hate when stuff don't come out like I planned it. Do you think this is the last of Jen we gonna see? Is she gonna change partners, y'all?
Yeah, she definitely either gonna get a new partner or be by herself. That was his third strike, and we already knew she was gonna catch it.
That was last week's trivia question. How many strikes he had? Right. We got 54 people in the building. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the share. Put me up in that algorithm. I like the fact that once he got caught, Kevin, the father's ready to go all out to protect him, but I feel like it was too little too late. This boy was crying out for help for so long, coming up to his job, and you know what it is? People seen him come up there, so they know he was asking for help.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to see how this is going to play out, because he was actually bullied. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it's sad.
So we're gonna we're gonna review the talk about the scene.
Cause little kid.
Dad, you gotta believe me when I say that was an accident. He just wouldn't leave me alone, and I didn't know what else to do, so I got the gun at the other side.
It's okay. Look. No, that's all it was, okay? You hear me? Come on, I got you. got you, man. It's gonna be okay. I love you.
I felt bad for Jen. She didn't want to put them cuffs on him. She did not want to put them cuffs on him. I feel he's the victim in all of this because he was so overzealous to try to get Meech and Terry that he basically forgot about his kid.
Yeah. He was way too obsessed.
Yep.
I thought he was gonna shoot him. But he was right. It's not worth it.
Yeah. I don't know. I still feel like I wanted Lamar's lights to be out. Like,
I sure did, girl.
So did I.
I sure did. I didn't care who did it. I didn't care if he did it to himself and somebody else did it. I was just like, bye.
We Monique's daughter to do it. The older
right.
To that point, we got desperate for him to die. Look, let the baby take him out.
I was conflicted by that. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just saying I was conflicted.
All right. I'm gonna look at the comments real quick. Coming to this police station without shoes. Yes, Kevin was screaming for help. And the last thing he said, you help other people, help me.
Right.
So I think that's why Jen was so mad.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody's saying Lamar should have been gone. Yeah. I felt bad for this part, but now you know your son and the character is you. I know he feels like a turd. I know he feels like a turd. It's just sad the way it happened. I hope this part of the story is not true. But this guy did, like, if you watch the documentary, he's in it. So the person that he's playing, he's
right
in it. So I wonder if this really happened. I don't think so though. What are y'all thoughts?
I mean, to me, this was just a really extremely sad part to me. I just feel like Kevin is the one that's reeling from all of this. He was screaming out for help when it was all said and done, and he was screaming out for help from the one person that's supposed to help him, the one person that's supposed to protect, and honestly, the one person that's supposed to protect and serve, period. But he's not even protecting his own child, and he should have known that Kevin's mental was definitely being challenged, and he should have known that eventually he would reach for a gun. Like, I don't understand how you're a cop, but you don't understand that eventually when people are hurt over and over again, they'll end up doing something outside of what they typically would do. And you got a gun sitting here, and how do you not have this gun like completely secure? This ain't no put my birthday on it type of situation. This is come up with a real code instead of, because how did he even get into the safe to get the gun? Like, I'm just like, Detective Brian.
That whole situation had me with questions, because I thought it was going to be a thing of when they kept showing it before with the safe, and it didn't seem like he was really locking that properly either. And at the time, and he would keep taking his gun out to put it in there, and then the other gun was in the evidence bag. We were saying from the beginning of the season, like, oh, they keep showing that safe. They got to be showing it for a reason. So
that's the first thing you said to me.
Yeah, after it got past a certain time, I said, oh, well, they probably not going in that direction no more. And then it's like, y'all end up saving it for the finale, but then it kind of didn't make sense a little bit, because he done got a new safe, moved it, put it in the closet since the situation with B. Mickey happened. And he still got into it. And then I was even thinking that maybe he was going to go to a different school, since he had changed to living with his mother or staying with his mother.
That's what I thought too.
And it was like, no, he's still there. And then, he had Mickey beat them up, and that didn't stop them from doing it either. He did tell him that he wanted him to go in boxing or karate or something along them lines. He was telling him no, he didn't want to do that. So I was like, I don't know, but we did see it coming. I felt bad for him just getting bullied over and over. And I don't even think it was so much about them hitting on him. He was probably tired of that. But then remember, the boy ripped up his comic book.
That's what it was.
What
and he
really
kept
put
doing
the ice
that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And he even confronted him. Did you come in my house?
Right. So he did try to fight that time.
He did. He really tried it.
Yeah. So I do feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for Brian, but yeah. Definitely I feel bad for Kevin, and I don't think they could put the parts of B Mickey and his fingerprints and J Kato. That just don't make no sense. I don't think they could put that on him, but they can still, come after him for what he did do.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so they had this Bon Voyage party, right? That's what's all of the clips for the party. Now I know which one is it. All right. Let me see. Yeah, so they have this Bon Voyage party, and he asks, what you call it, to take care of his mother, because he basically saved his life.
Mm-hmm.
And I know he gonna watch over his mother, because he lived right across the street.
Yeah.
So he's gonna look after the mother. And not only that, well now Terry's supposed to be moving out of the house now. So I don't know. I feel like he got his warning when they came up in that hair war spot.
Right.
He gave you a promise, not a threat. It was a promise. Like,
exactly.
You walking around with her, you're not gonna be walking no more.
Yeah. That whole scene at the hair wars thing was just crazy to me, because for whatever reason it feels like Terry just doesn't get it. Like, I thought that Terry was like so much smarter than this, and I get that he's a kid. Like, I understand that he's like 17, 18, whatever age he is, he's still at a young, kind of impressionable age when it comes to women and this whole older woman. But I honestly thought he was smarter than this. Like, you keep getting chance after chance after chance. She's married, for one thing. Let's just put that at the forefront of all of this. She's married and her husband is in the game. Like, that didn't even make no sense for you to go after her in the beginning. That was like a off limits type of situation. It was just stupid.
Yeah, it was too close.
Caught up.
Too close for comfort. You mixing business with pleasure with messiness, okay?
Exactly.
And I wanted LaWanda to jump on top of her there. I was like, fight, but we didn't get it.
I thought that was gonna happen. You know, I was
on
that fight.
I wanted that fight. Did y'all like how Lucille, when she came up there, what she tell her about them nails?
You long in the tooth, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
I said, all right now, Lucille was on it.
Okay. Lucille had them one-liners for days.
She was killing them with it. What did y'all think of the hair show? The whole little thing with Nicole and everything. I thought it was cute. I like that. I thought it was nice. But I thought, like, how can I say it? I thought they was gonna try to work something out, Charles and Lucille, when they was there at the hair show. But then once she started talking about all that cheating stuff, I said, "Oh no, it's bad."
They wasn't trying to work nothing out. And then Terry, I didn't understand why he was like, LaWanda, what are you doing here? Because Nicole literally told him, I got LaWanda coming to help me, and she gonna beat it. Now, he told her it was a bad idea, but at the end of the day, you can't tell her that she can't be cool with LaWanda no more, or ask her for help when they already have that type of relationship. This is the hair show that she's gonna be in. So I was like, he coming, what are you doing here? I said, Nikki already told you she was gonna be here.
Exactly. And not to mention, when you think about the Nikki situation, I think we also got a chance to see how Lucille has lightened up. Like, even though this is a hard situation that she's going through, I think that she's just a little bit lighter at this point. She lets Nikki be in this show, because remember, Nikki is like, and it's not a church thing. I get and she was excited about it. So I don't know. I kind of enjoyed seeing this lighter Lucille in this episode, and to be honest, a lighter Charles too, even though he's trying to, fix the situation that's kind of broken at this point. You kind of see this more humbler person, and it was kind of refreshing to not, really think about all the other.
I like that part. You see Nicole like dancing, and she was like, yeah, on one condition, long as I could be there with you and rooting for her and stuff. I even like the part with Charles where he was actually being nice with Meech and them and saying thank Thank you. He almost had tears in his eyes when they came with the guitar. I really love seeing that part too.
I like that part too. I like that part too. When he came and brought him the guitar, I like that part, and I love the part when she turned around.
Yes.
She didn't even know it was her. Yes. And when she turned up, he looking, checking her out. He was like, "Yo, you know that's how you got in trouble."
Exactly. I said, "Come on, Lucille, you better work."
And she looked happy.
Absolutely. It's like a load lifted off of both of them because they just was being there miserable.
Yes. Yeah. And it was the right thing for her to say. She said, "We haven't been happy for a long time." And it was another thing she said, but that's the trivia question.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to that. And that's the trivia question. She said, "We haven't been happy for a long time." So they haven't. She said, "We argue constantly." And I don't think it was because of the kids. I just think for the simple fact it was how you say I think it's life, finances. Like they have when you have financial problems, you know what they say, no romance without finance. So I feel like they had their little problems because of that. But I did really like the scene where she turned around and stunned it on him. I loved it. When she turned around and he didn't even recognize his wife.
Yeah, he was biting his lower lip, looking like
like who that?
Yes.
I just that's the part that I like the most about it.
Yeah.
When she turned around and she was like that, I like the fact how they did the guitar. They fixed his guitar. But look, I'm surprised he didn't say, "Look, I don't want it because it was fixed with drug money." Nah, you ain't hear none of that.
Charles
ain't hear none of that at all. And she just looked hot, yo. She looked hot. I used that as my thumbnail. Yes, I did, because she looked hot. I loved it. It's like she had a new attitude. You know, she's just fresh and new. And this is the trivia question, y'all. What did Lucille say to Charles when they was having a conversation about the he said, I'm gonna give you how he said it. I got a pastor, and he's gonna we're gonna go for counseling, and I spoke to him about my indiscretion, and he said, "Well, we could just have a new start." And do y'all remember what it was? He said, "We could have a second chance. God has given us a second chance." What was her reply to that? Put it in a look. I'm gonna give. Yeah, she said she had a divorce attorney, but that's not the answer. It has to do with God. Okay? He said God has given us a second chance. And she replied, "God has given us a second chance." And what was the last part? I gave y'all most of it. Now, see, that's how you know if people was paying attention to when they was talking. Look, I've been talking to someone too, a divorce attorney. Yeah, that one she said. But I'm gonna give you the other one. That one was too easy. This is the one she
said. AG, I think
God has given. Oh, who got it? AG got it. Maybe God. Okay. Wait, AG got it. God has given us second chance, just not with each other. Yes. Okay, and this is the worst, Graham. I know y'all know this. I know y'all know this. Let me see. Anybody got it? I still want Mabel chocolate cookie. Who was SJ? Look, he said, "Look, I still want me. I know you want the chocolate cookie." Divorce is not necessarily a bad thing for everybody. It's definitely it was good for me too.
Yeah, sometimes people just grow apart. Like,
don't get me wrong, I cried about it though.
Up together or out and apart. It's okay for changes and differences, and yes, it is.
Okay, first one got it is AG. She got the word, Scream. Okay, we got one more left, but I'm gonna because I know we've been here an hour, and I'm trying to hurry up and wrap it up. We're gonna talk about this last scene. I'm gonna show the clip, and then we're gonna chat up about it.
So how many bedrooms you thinking?
Maybe 4.
Yo, what the fuck? They could go.
Babe. Okay.
But a new battle for my kingdom had begun.
Zane! What the fuck?
All right, y'all. Who y'all think?
Terry, first of all, I think you said this the other day as far as the driving and how you drive and how you don't go up close on no daggone car. Not paying attention, sitting here cheesing and smiling and giving the googly eyes and holding hands when you're supposed to be paying attention. Like, it was so many things wrong with that whole freaking scene.
All he had to do was pay attention to his surroundings, y'all.
Yes.
For one, the car was at the light. Like I said this last night. Once I saw that guardrail, I'm not pulling up next to that unless I'm making a turn at that corner. Now, I don't, I'm just assuming he wasn't turning. But to me, he wasn't paying attention.
He wasn't.
Okay, Tall Glass says she's a goner.
Yeah.
Okay, no. The Saint was doing too much. He was trying to get both of them. Yeah, but do y'all think he hit Terry too?
He could have possibly got hit, but we know he ain't dead. But I don't know about Markeisha.
I'm hoping Markeisha did.
Markeisha probably gone.
I think she's gone. We'll
I'm
see her
okay
in the
with
shot.
Yeah.
We'll
I
see
think
her in
Terry.
the shot.
Gone with the win.
I think Terry is too busy thinking that so much about being the king of the D that he doesn't really just pay attention. Like, I think he literally thinks that he almost invincible. It's just so many times we see him just let his guard down, and I don't know. It's just crazy that he's in this game. And I get that he looks at it like I'm a businessman. But this game comes with more than just the business side of it.
Exactly.
I feel like he contradicted himself a lot this season. He says we were never really into guns, but the first episode he had a gun.
Yep. Oh, in this episode, remember what he says when he walks up with Markeisha when she gives Meech the drink? He said B. Mickey should have been gone, or he should have been dead. And I'm just like, dude, you just said that we're not killing.
Exactly.
I'm like, come on.
Exactly.
Great contradiction.
But then you telling Meeks to leave the whole Lamar thing alone. It wasn't making sense.
Exactly. Make it make sense, Terry. Make it make sense.
Okay, Tanette Grayson said he had to have gotten shot. The real Markeisha is still alive. Okay, Lala got her water turned off.
I hope this one ain't alive.
I hope she gone.
Me too.
Yeah, I hope she's gone. Okay, this is what Big Kev said. What up, Big Kev? He said they blew all the suspense this season with showing her arrest in the future. She's not dead because he talked to her before he got.
We don't know that he was talking to her. We assume that he was talking to her.
He could have been talking to the baby mother because she's still around too.
And he kind of just looked at that picture.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not a recent picture. It's the old picture of them.
We shall see.
Okay, we're going to need some backup in Detroit. Oh yeah, no doubt. Well, that's why I said I think Sterl is staying there. I think they're gonna get Sterl on this dude's ass. Wanda will be there to console Terry.
Right.
Are we doing this again? Like how Tasha was with Ghost? He said, "Look, can't you see I lost the love of my life? I'm
they better not
love of my life."
Right.
Oh, heck no. Okay, I'm late. I don't know what that is. And Tia Markeisha, remember how Ray Roof and his crew boxed in his? Yeah, that's what they did. Yeah, I remember that. He set her up just like that. And she got pulled up on, and they shot up the car.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because she was following him and he stopped. And then he's out of jail now too. He's been out of jail for a while, Ray Kuru. I'm gonna go. This is the last word, Scram. Can you figure it out? What he said? I need that gun. I need you to get that gun and everything. Anybody got it? Let me see. I'm not even. Oh, yep. There, AG. She quick.
Yeah. Okay. I see it now.
Yeah, she got it. Yep. All right. So that is our word, Scram. I got one more question for y'all, and then we pretty much out of here. This is okay. I'm gonna go with this one. The Eagle has landed. How many keys did Hoop say they had coming? How many keys did they say they have coming? I know y'all know. It was a lot.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the number?
I put mine in the chat.
Oh, you put yours in the chat? I'm sorry.
You
Oh, you got it. Y'all both got it. Y'all both got it.
Oh, wait. Who was first? Matthew Wilson. I don't know. These is going so fast.
Yeah, Matthew Wilson was
Matthew
was first. Yep, that's the answer. And I'm gonna give y'all a. This is the other one. Who was Meech supposed to find at Magic City, y'all?
Oh,
I don't even remember his first name. I think I remember the last name.
I just put it in the chat.
Yeah.
You got it, EJ. I know Tamika know. She probably know the name.
I remember the last name. I didn't really remember the first.
I know you know because you be remembering stuff off the top of your head. All right. Nobody. Oh yeah, somebody in the chat got it. AG got it. Once again,
she be on it, okay.
G, look me up on Instagram. DM me. I got something for you. All right. So look me up on Instagram. DM me and tell me what question it was. What questions you got right. That's how I know I'm gonna know it's you. Okay. That's about it, y'all. I'm gonna close out the vote tonight. And I'm gonna close out this vote. Wow. 85% said they enjoyed the finale. So that's with that. And what you got going on your channels? Let them know what y'all just did, because y'all was over there chatting it up a little while ago tonight. So EJ, go ahead. What you got going on your channel?
So Tamika and I are doing Zatima, so we're actually collaborating with that. So we're streaming it on both channels, of course, but we're kind of going back and forth on our channels. So she's hosting it next week, and then of course finishing up, all the current shows, doing a lot of power stuff right now. And then I don't know if I have any other shows coming out. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna try to jump into this warm situation. I'm kind of liking this.
Talking about that.
So I might do that, but right now I'm kind of just trying to figure that one out. But yeah, other than that, just trying to pound out this content, y'all, and do as much collaboration as possible.
I hear you. What you got going on, Tamika?
So what do I got going on? Child, today I put our BMF, Bel Air, Godfather of Harlem. Like EJ said, we did our
I know you all night.
Yeah, I did it all night. I've been trying to catch up, y'all, because I'm not used to being late with my stuff. But then tomorrow, me and Moochie gonna be doing Your Honor, right?
Your Honor tomorrow.
Wednesday is Godfather Harlem.
Wednesday, yep. Thursday's Snowfall on my channel this week.
I'm at the lockup
on her channel.
Yeah, so we're gonna be getting busy, y'all. Keep your notifications on. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Oh, Cinnamon. We did see Markeisha in the first episode, but it was an old picture. So that's what we trying to figure out. Is she still alive?
Yes.
So,
and if y'all missed it yesterday, we were also on Just Call Me EJ channel doing Power Book 2. And was it yesterday? Child, I'm losing these days. We did the reading?
Yeah, we did the reading on my channel yesterday.
We did the reading yesterday on Luciana's channel. So if y'all didn't see that, go check that out. Baby,
yep, go check it out. Look, check it out. If y'all didn't see the movie, the reading, watch the movie and then come to us, because that movie, Monique did her thing in that movie.
Yes, absolutely.
She look, I like that she's back. I love her on BMF. I love the way she did this whole thing with the reading, because that movie was so unexpected what happened in it. So if you didn't see it, y'all check it out. So that is our show for tonight. I want to thank SJ for coming through, Tall Glass, AG, Vonnie Love, Stephen. Hey, somebody asking you a question. When is that coming back?
They haven't released when it's actually going to come back out just yet. They just put the season on regular BET.
Right.
So it'll probably be sometime after that is typically how it works.
And let me thank you, Inga. Thank you, that girl. Thank you, Antonio. Matthew Wilson. I gotta thank Brillo, Miss K, Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content, and of course Tywane. Thank you everybody for coming through. If you are here for the replay, please hit hashtag replay in the comments. And thank you for coming out, y'all. God bless and have a good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah.